All right, guys, last slice for the day, triangle transition. This could come off of either of the previous two slices. Any failed arm lock can lead to a triangle. We tend to run it off with a high variation, and I'll explain that in a second, but this is what it would look like. So, one of the concerns that people have with the arm lock is what if the person pulls the arm out? If they pull the arm out, we just transition into the triangle. So, I said we did this off of the high variation because the hips need to come up for the high variation. We talked about that in the last slice. And they need to stay up. So when she shoots and she loses the arm, if her hips drop, when she goes to recross and begin her triangle, it's not going to be there for her. So she needs to keep her hips up. If we were in a low variation arm lock situation where her back was flat, pull this out, you just swing the leg over and everything's pretty easy. So the high variation will give you a little bit of extra potential problems, so you make sure that you don't make those mistakes. The technique in and of itself is pretty simple. Anytime you lose the arm, the leg that went over the head just comes back. When it comes back, it crosses immediately. So one of the most common problems I see is that leg flips back over to the other side but doesn't cross.
Like this.
Yeah, it just kind of hangs there. And if I want to walk out the back of this, it's pretty easy. That's the trap. You got to shut the trap door. Then from here, you're just in triangle territory. Probably the triangle on the other side.
And it's a little bit more difficult triangle because usually when I set up a triangle, I'm straight out from him. Like his head is over the top of my head. And now I'm at an angle. So as I adjust my triangle here, from here, see I'm still a little bit at an angle from where I would like to be. So as my foot goes on the hip and I adjust, I also need to square up a little bit as I'm adjusting my triangle here. If you are quite a bit shorter than your partner, or your partner has very large shoulders and neck, you might want to square up first before you make your adjustment, just until you get used to the process.
And if you haven't seen the triangle at all, don't worry about it. The move is realize that you lost the arm, throw your leg back over, cross your legs, and you're done. So,
triangle setup is where you're going to get to.
You're going to get a triangle setup.
So one thing that I want to talk about, because we did talk about crossing the legs, is there's a correct way and an incorrect way to cross the legs. And since you're going to be doing this over and over again, you might as well set the habit up now of doing it correctly. If you get in a street fight tomorrow and you cross your legs incorrectly, don't stop, let go of the triangle, and go, oh no, wrong way, and recross. Make it work, it's fine. It's not a fight-ending mistake. But when I'm here, this is the bottom leg and this is the top leg. The top leg is the one that's over the shoulder. So I want the bottom leg to go over the top leg. That gives it the most reinforcement possible, because this is the one that's going to be stressed, the top leg. If I go this way and he blasts out of this, it's much, much harder for me to hold my legs together. So the bottom leg locks over the top leg, much in the same way that we correctly grab in the clinch. The front one locks over the top, not the back one. So there is a correct way to do it. Like I said, is this a move-ending battle? No, but you're going to do this over and over and over again in combatives. And then hopefully you're going to go on to Master Cycle and start rolling, and it will become a weakness in Master Cycle when people try to break out of your triangle. So you might as well just learn which way is the correct way to cross your feet every time you're in a triangle.
So by yourself, it's going to look a lot like an arm lock to start out with.
So I'm here. We can start with the high variation, arm lock, legs crossed, arm, dive for the leg, boom, swing, boom. And now we have to just imagine. He pulls his arm out. So I'm going to swing my leg over the head and cross my legs. It's pretty hard for me to keep my hips up because I don't have anything to hold on to. But from here, this is the arm now that's going across. So my hips come up and I pass the arm to this side, control it. Head control, foot on the hip, grab, lock, hands behind the head, triangle.
With the dummy.
So this is one of the harder ones with the dummy because he won't pull his arm out for me. So from here, I'm going to go for my high variation arm lock. swivel, boom. And now as I come around, I'm just gonna hold on to his other arm and shove this guy through the pocket. Cross my legs immediately. So now I can see, the nice thing about the dummy is it's easy for me to see what arm I'm working with here. So boom, boom, boom.
And always let go of the dummy taps. So, cool. That pretty much wraps up the day. Standing, clinch aggressive, on the ground, arm lock. 3 different variations: low, high, triangle transition. A couple little bonus details in there as well. So, I hope you guys enjoy this new format and it's helpful for you. If you would please take a little screenshot or video of your training and send it to us so we can see it. Then we know that you've gone through this to whatever degree of practice, whether it's with a partner, whether it's solo, whether it's a dummy, but we'll see that you've done it. We'll mark it on your card and we'll make sure that you get credit for this class.
Yeah, so we're gonna mark cards typically on the Zoom days. We're a little close to Zoom day tomorrow, but we'll mark cards for this class on Zoom next week, so make sure to send them to us. What would actually be great too is if you guys are social media people, post your thing on our Facebook page or on our Instagram page, please. And let's get some momentum going for people to see that you can practice this during Lockdown 2.0 and keep everybody in the party.
Yeah, I can't emphasize enough how easy it is to just flatten out, hibernate, pity party your way through the next couple of weeks, but that's not what we want to do. It's dark out. We should be teaching with a room full of people here, but we're not. But that's okay. There's still work to be done. So,
but some of you guys are the great people who will do this at home, will do it no matter what. We need you guys to like lead the way for everybody else. So by posting and all that kind of stuff.
I'll do all the work. I just don't want it on video.
Yeah, put it on video, please, and pull other people in because they really need you.